The sea, the ocean, the one united water, grasps and reaches for the land, perpetually greedy, all-consuming. There is no mercy in the sea. Mother Nature's cloak for those who are not fit to see and experience the toils and turmoil of the land, the immoral world driven into disrepair by parasitic creatures who roam her earth. On the sea, the space that divides them, they must tread carefully. It's no wonder she capsizes ships, smashes vessels of human activity into smithereens, to shards and splinters which sink, lost and forgotten in time. The vast, incomprehensible expanse on which many mariners have met their demise, there is no law in the sea, but that of Mother Nature. 1,000 salty, sultry grey tones flick, lick, leap, each more hungry than the last. 1,000 children spawned, drawn by lunar forces, tickling the land, each shot with the moon's intense white light. They then retreat, only to be reborn, seconds later, maddened armies hungry to expand the empire. Surging stormy moods to each surface of the earth. Today she is gentle, calm. Today she is raging with the deadliest of the four winds in your direction. She must bear the earth into submission. She must tear out of herself, ascend into the atmosphere, then draw back, then soar again with no remorse. She will grab at your landmass and devour it. Whose eyes have seen more than any amount of books could ever recall, on whose skin the sun never sets, who is grey with the tragedy of age, the wizened mother of our Mother Earth. No human tools can destroy, pound, capture, conquer, buy, sell, package price. In her we meet our antithesis. Bankers, builders, accountants are no use to the sea. In her all are equal. In her all is one and no better than the rest. We all feel the pull of her tides. We flock to her in our side in our millions and cling on to this feeling of absolute insignificance. Next to her, we are nothing. She is Monroe, and we so-and-so, the actor whose name no one knows. A siren, she lures us to believe our true unimportance, seducing us to see that we are nothing. Our troubles, nothing. Our wrongdoings, nothing. We wade our way into oneness with nature, a lusty sensation that only she can fully fulfill. We can sit on the edge of cliff or canyon and look down and out, and still we cannot immerse ourselves in the same way. The sun, her mother, an attentive eye lights waves on and on and on, protecting her from ominous dark. The moon, her love, saturates her dark side in his mysterious light. They can unite only in this membrane of white on the very surface of her skin, a fleeting and beautiful thing, haunting, brief, like a drip of honey on the tip of the tongue. She strives with each tide to raise her hands to him, rocking around the earth to his rhythm. Ghostly in his reflection, she seeks solace in his image. She tears aside ships, she ploughs through land in an attempt to reach him, and he, with inconspicuous pity, looks down at her, smiling sideways. knowing he is not and never will be hers, but settles instead, suspended among stars, circling her faithfully. She denies the true meaning in his face and cries for him under the comfort of a cloud, hiding her face. And you and I stroll onto her side, holding hands, so easily holding hands we almost mock her. The sun rises and we catch the edge of her affection, bounding to and rebounding off our hot faces, safe in the knowledge that we are insignificant, that our troubles are insignificant, that we can live and love on without the perpetual taunting of time and space as we bear witness to the ripples of passion that utter cries that break at our humble human feet. These cries will never desist until the earth and moon become one. In this moment, she is plotting for unity, bringing in more and more of herself, her solid stores tucked away out of the sight of most. She's been saving them for a time like this, when human carelessness makes the heat of her mother's love that little bit hotter. As each end of the planet melts, she swells. As each shard of ice falls, she welcomes it into her with jubilant open arms. Each new wave slices through gravity, each millimeter raised, engulfing the earth, using it as a platform to raise her. She has tried this before, climbing mountains with Noah as her sad witness, and she's doing it again. In her darkest corners, she dreams of flying, escaping the confines of this earth to reach the moon. When she gets there, she wraps herself around his thirsty silver skin.
Before everybody disperses, can everybody that was involved, all you singers, do you want to come up here and take a bow? Everybody, and you two as well, and Josh, and everybody else involved in the project, come on, you deserve a round of applause. Everybody up here. Come on, don't be shy. On we come. I'm going to pass over to Josh, and he kind of explain everything here and introduce everybody to us.
Cool. Let's start by introducing. I suppose most people know Dana. Well, you do stand up here. Nothing. Okay, and then we've got Phil, who is in charge of the Wii Remote drone controllers. Stood on his place. Master of Max MSP. Okay, and then the choir, the all-important choir, is Vox, Brunel Vox, led by Leti Mortimer. So this is the music department's very own choir, so a huge thank you to them. An explanation. I'll tell you about how it came about, but I won't explain it. The idea was initially to have a choir that follows drones, kind of inspired by the film Nivlock stuff last year, which I know was a complete love-hate thing with most people, but I really loved it. I wanted to take an element of that and kind of make it more, I suppose, accessible to a wider audience, not just Nivlock lovers and drone lovers. But I didn't want to just do that and then have that for 10 minutes. So I decided to ask good friend Leti to write a prose, which was exactly what I wanted just about the sea. Yeah, I think that's probably about enough revealing.
Right, yeah, no, that covers all the bases, I believe. Well, Josh Trotter and his entourage over there on the scene.